my greatest weakness. Anime girls. Ah! Greetings, gamers. My name is Youngblood, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I saw this game floating around, and I wanted to try it for myself. I don't know what it's about, but I have a feeling this happy, music thing we got going on right here is not going to last for very long. Hey! Who are you? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. I see nothing. Waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Sounds like she's trying to draw attention to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out, because you've known each other for so long. I don't have any friends like that. We used to walk to school together, on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Same. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. That seems to be your theme. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Wow, kind of a jerk. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Apparently I was. Apparently I'm a big jerk. That's mean, Youngblood. I'm sorry. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Weird, I'm sitting by myself in my room playing an anime game, and I'm criticizing the fake anime character for being weird. What's wrong with this picture? Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Boy, ain't that the truth. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. This music is so happy. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Youngblood, yes. Have you decided on a club to join yet? I'm gonna join the occult club. A club? I told you. No, that's me, not her. Okay. I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Also, I have a deep voice now. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. Don't tell me who I am and what I do, Sayori. You told me you would join a club this year. I say a lot of things. Did I? Chin stroke. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Wow, I really am a jerk. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. You know, that hits way too close to home. Uh-huh. An itch on my ear. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Hey now! Just because I sit in my room and play anime games does not mean I have no social skills. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, thanks, Sayori. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is a neat? You trust me, right? I don't really trust anything about this game, to be perfectly honest. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Ugh. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Sounds like you need it. Me. Anime version of me. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Because you think she's cute, apparently. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Who doesn't? Let's be honest. Okay, we're at school now. I just transported. The school day is as ordinary as ever, except there are literally no classmates. There's not even a teacher. I just sit here by myself. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, of course, because I'm forced to go alphabetically, starting with anime. Forget about the aardvark club, nobody joins them. Anime club. I have no choice. Hello? Hey, Sayori. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I'm glad somebody did. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Well, I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Yeah, I was thinking about anime. Shocking. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I try. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Okay, so first I'm angry for waiting up for her, and now I'm angry that she's waiting up for me. What makes my character happy? Anime, apparently. But I live in anime world, so that doesn't make sense. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Aw. Know what? Well, like, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Dang. Me. Yeah, you tell me. Me. Sayori is vice president of the literature club, so just join her club. She'll stop worrying about you, and you won't even have to try. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. What kind of friends are these people? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. It's a valid reason. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That's how the music club at my college started, actually. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. That is definitely not true. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? If I go to the literature club instead of the anime club, I can't be kawaii-des. Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, so that's why you were on me to get into a club. You weren't worried about me or my socializing skills, you just didn't want those cupcakes to go to waste. But, you know, I'd be an idiot to refuse cupcakes. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. There's a fine line between airhead and cunning. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? See? Yes! Let's go! Whoosh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. You know, you could sell your soul for worse. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door and just smacks a third year right in the face. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome, girl number 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought up boy? I don't know why she has that voice. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Youngblood. What a nice surprise. She's British, apparently. Welcome to the club. Ellipsis. All words escape me in this situation. Gee, I wonder why. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Calling it. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. You'd think I would have seen her before, well, with the pink hair and all. But then again, we live in anime world. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Okay, not all small people are young. I get that problem a lot. I got on the bus the other day, and I paid for an adult pass, like a 2-hour adult pass. And they gave me a youth all day, because they're the same price, and they thought I was young. I know my name is Youngblood. Still, Anyways. She was also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I'm very observant to notice all of this within the first 30 seconds of meeting these people. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Not the third girl. Forget the third girl. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Just got something caught in my throat. It was all the anime. It's great to see you again, Youngblood. Monica smiles sweetly. Is this like my ex or something? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk. Oh, okay, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, anime. Basically, completely out of my league. Hey, always date out of your league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Youngblood. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Thank you, but I am allergic to tea, so no thank you. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet, where they keep all their skeletons and they're planning to shove me next. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, Sayori willingly put me in this club with all of these people. Is she trying to set me up on a date? Asking that right now. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Kawaii neko desu. Said that wrong. I probably just said genitalia. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. That is kawaii desu. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! That was not her voice. Sayori talks with her mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Take a bite from the bottom, and that way you have like the majority of icing for the rest of the cupcake, and you can just nom. That's the way I do it. It's not very clean, but it's delicious. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? You shove the whole thing in your mouth all at once. It shows that you love it so much you just couldn't wait to have it all in your belly. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, as opposed to regular icing, which is bitter and bland. I wonder if she made it herself, probably. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. Don't get embarrassed. But not for you. No. You, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set, and I start having an immediate allergic reaction from being near tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set of tea in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Those are two things that I rarely enjoy. I'm allergic to tea, and I don't really like reading all that much. So, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. She looks more embarrassed than insulted. See, I meant that, you know. I believe you. You didn't say anything, but I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Also a lie. I'm glad, unless it's herbal tea. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I gotta blow my nose. Alright, and we're back. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? The cupcakes. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so, That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Or are you gonna argue with me about that? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Dude, I worked in student government for 2 years. That's all it was. Like, all of it. That and answering questions about where financial aid was, oddly enough. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I keep changing her voice, can't stick to something. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I just realized that this is literature as in reading books and not writing books. Because I don't like reading that much, but I love writing, which is a weird juxtaposition. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Natsuki, we don't know what she's doing. She's eating all the cupcakes while we're not looking. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That goes for everything, honestly. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I just drank some coffee. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. A humble one at that. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Youngblood, what kind of things do you like to read? Adventure, horror, math books, because I have to learn. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Boy, ain't that the truth. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She spins around like an owl, just... Manga? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I don't know. I've thought that since I've started playing this game. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, even though she's not holding a teacup and her hands are both behind her back. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I read that, did not comprehend any of it, I have no idea what she said. And telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. This is true. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Seeing someone's eyes light up is like the best thing. Like, if someone's talking about something that I couldn't care less about, but they're really excited about it, I'm like hooked on every word. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read a great book about tombs once. I desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Hi, Natsuki. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Maybe the pink hair. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. You spat everywhere. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. That's gonna get repercussions. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Feel that. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Wait, no, that's Monica still. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh wait, no, I got the voices wrong again. That was the brunette speaking, not the purple-haired or black. I guess that would be black. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, whose home are we going to, and are we all writing the same poem? The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Way to go, Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Okay, I don't write poetry. Like, I suck at poetry. Isn't that right, young blood? Monica smiles warmly at me once again, and my knees go weak and I no longer have control of my reasoning center of the brain, because it's all emotions. hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought because there are currently 4 girls staring at me. Like I said, no logic center. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes, except for, Natsuki, who just looks kind of pissed. But, I'm sorry. I thought... I like you, Natsuki. Youngblood. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. My greatest weakness! Anime girls! Ah! How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Even Natsuki, who I thought could never be happy in the brief 10 minutes that I've spent with her. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. You look like you would be super pissed anyways. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Your hair is kind of in Natsuki's face, Monica. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. We didn't talk about literature. Wait, no, we talked about poems. Remember, everyone remember tonight's assignment. Why did I join a club with homework? Ugh. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Better write a poem, Youngblood, or come to your house. Youngblood, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Heartfelt anime music begins to play. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, no, Sayori. Hey, Youngblood, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Alright, well, I feel like that is... Oh, empty slot. There we go. Alright, well, I feel like that's a good place to end this video. Like I said, this is adorably cute so far. I'm a little afraid of what's going to happen next because there was a warning at the beginning. Don't play it if you're disturbed. I don't even know what to think. But anyways, if you guys like this game, please hit the button that tells me you did, and if you want more where this came from, feel free to subscribe. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time.